Today, we're gonna have, when you take a game that you try to tell someone what it is, but your words aren't the ones that you want. So when you go to inform them about the game or activity, mostly a game though, when you're giving them the who's and what's about it, it's there's more to it though, because what you're...
It's Guess the Game from the terrible description. Let's get lost in the shuffle.
Not more than a fortnight ago, it seemed that you and I were challenged by Mr. Matthew Jude to decipher the titles of several obscurely worded games from terrible clues that he provided us.
Yeah, terrible clues. I wouldn't say it's our fault that we didn't get some of them right. It's not our fault.
No. So today, well, Matthew's back with more of these terrible game descriptions. Here's how it works. He's going to give us a couple of terrible... Well, you know what?
If he's so good at these descriptions, let's let him describe the game.
Yes, we're going to let Matthew describe the game itself.
Hey everyone, it's me, Matthew. You could call me the Taskmaster. If you wish, some people have been doing it. And I've been appreciating it. I've got another bunch of bound. I have some more bad descriptions. You can see I'm prepared to be the one to give them to you. You just need to tell me what the game is from the description I'm giving you. You're going to have 2 clues. There's a bad description and a slightly less bad description. I saw the arguments that this caused last time, and I tell you now, I was angry myself about your answers. So can we all do better this time?
We'll try, but I don't make any promises.
And I am not going to try. Bounced out. This is going to be a game that's going to require our friends the buzzers.
Yes.
After Matthew gives the first clue, if you think you got it, buzz in.
Okay.
First person to buzz, if they're correct, will get 5 points.
Okay.
The second clue is only worth 3 points.
Got it. Let's do it.
In space, no one can hear you scream about how you didn't draw the card you need again.
No.
I think this is Arcs.
That did flash across my mind as well.
Because it's space, it's
Cards,
drawing. And if you don't draw the right cards you need, it's going to be hard to get done. I have heard people make this complaint about the game. If you don't draw the cards you need, it's going to be really hard to play the trick you're supposed to be taking to get the action to play the game. Potentially. I've only played the game once, so I have no strong opinion either way about it, honestly.
Well, I'm gonna hope that you're wrong, and then go for my backup guess.
And listen to the second clue.
Yeah.
Synergize, colonize, and weaponize the solar system to earn points, proving David Bowie's hypothesis.
I still think it's art.
The answer here, of course, is terraforming Mars.
What? Okay, that does fit. You still do want to draw cards, and if you don't get the card you need, then yeah, you will be sad in terraforming Mars. I knew when he said David Bowie, I was like, this means something.
Is there life on Earth?
Well, we are off to a rousing start. Let's
Don't be mad, Matthew. Arcs was a good guess.
That was a good guess. No, I blame us. You said Arcs. I had a flash of Arcs at first, then you said Arcs, and I let that just reinforce it in my mind.
We're just gonna have to let the other person's answer not influence us if we can.
That's true, yeah.
You bought the other one. This time, it's cold.
You bought the other one. This time it's cold.
There's just like a second version, like a reskin of a game, but now it's in a like icy setting.
Ice Cool? Wasn't there some other flicking game that was made before Ice Cool, and Ice Cool was their second version of it?
I don't know. Maybe. Could be.
Well, there. Boom. I've locked that in.
All right, I will hear the second clue then.
Slightly more upbeat this time as you run around town hoping for early retirement.
Oh. It's Frosthaven.
Oh.
Because Gloomhaven, and then it was cold, but your characters were tired. That's the clue that gave it to me. And slightly more upbeat because it's not gloomy, maybe.
I'm so sad.
I almost did not think of that. I'm pretty sure, though, it's Frosthaven.
The answer here is Frosthaven.
3 points for Paula?
Am I good at these?
I don't know, Chaz. I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder myself.
There's all the game to play for still.
Okay.
Ironic that a game about marketing forgot to add in any art assets.
Do you know this?
Absolutely, it's got to be Food Chain Magnate.
Oh, it's gotta be. I'll listen to the second clue and see if I have a different guess, but that checks out for me.
Corporate greed with a touch of nostalgia.
Yeah, I think because it's got that like almost like 50s diner kind of aesthetic sort of thing happening. Yeah, and it's about, capitalism. Capitalism and hamburgers, you know?
Two great tastes that go great together.
This one's Food Chain Magnate.
Well done, Chaz. Good guess. Good knowledge. Because that wasn't a guess, you knew it.
Thank you very much. Well, there's no way I could lose now. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Havisham, I didn't receive my champagne, so I had the gardener shot.
I think you sniped me just a little bit. I hesitated too much.
I think this is Obsession.
Ooh.
I think he's making a statement about rich people in estates. I don't know, though. I don't know. But that's my guess.
Okay.
I felt, the Obsession.
Right. Since you locked in that potential 5 points, I'm gonna listen to the second clue to vet out my guess.
Okay.
Spend the afternoon near the pavilion playing croquet while the working class get worked to death.
Did that second clue reinforce you thinking it's Obsession?
It did for me, yes.
Okay. My only other thought was actually viticulture. Oh, man, just because you're making wine, you got people working the fields.
There's champagne, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
This is the period piece that is Obsession. I would have been the working class in that scenario.
Let's see.
5 points for you.
5 points. I am in the middle of a game of Obsession right now on Boarding Arena. So it's fresh in my brain. I have not shot any gardeners, though. They haven't actually released that expansion yet. No combat yet.
No combat yet.
That's the next one.
Hey, I wanted to jump in with a quick message to thank you for watching Game Night Picks. But, you know, Game Night Picks is more than just a YouTube channel. There's also the companion website that I designed to make it fun to manage your game nights and easy for your group to pick which game to play next. And the Game Night Picks website is free to use, but it does still require server resources and bandwidth to run it. Of course, you know how that goes. So, to help maintain and develop the website, we're running a summer support drive through mid-July. During this time, if even just 3% of users contribute to support the site, well, its funding goal is going to be reached super easily. So, if you have found the site to be useful or would like to just support Game Night Picks in general, well, you can follow the link in this video's description to join in. Thanks for any support and consideration that you can give. I greatly appreciate it. And now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans.
As far as I can tell, if this game is right, there's a biscuit tin at my mum's house which is worth a lot of money.
Biscuit tin at my mom's house that's worth a lot of money. What does it mean? Is he referring to the no, like how sewing kits, there's always that joke that there's a specific cookie tin that everyone's grandma just uses as to hold all their sewing stuff. I don't think that's what he's referring to, though.
It's not a biscuit tin that has a lot of money in it. It's a biscuit tin that's worth a lot of money. So I'm even more confused.
I'm not sure. I need the second clue.
Take a nice, calm and cozy hobby, then go head to head to crush your opponent at that hobby. Really sums up board games.
What's that game called? Art Travels?
Oh, that's a great guess. That's all about like making knitting stuff, which is a
Yeah.
pretty cozy hobby. I'm actually going to say I was torn between calico and patchwork. I think I'm going to go with patchwork because you earn buttons and the buttons kind of become currency. And I
Buttons and
literally just thought of it. So maybe that's where like the money thing is coming from. It's the buttons that you use to spin to get different patches and patchwork.
Because
I
the
mean,
buttons are the
repair
currency,
job.
and they would be kept in a biscuit tin. Consarn it!
So I think maybe it's patchwork, but I love Art Travels is such a good pull.
It doesn't fit the biscuit tin clue, though.
No, but it fits the cozy.
Turning your hobby into a competitive thing in a board game.
Yeah, and it's like the same. It's a like textile art kind of craft, and it's a neat game. So it's worth mentioning just for that.
But is it the game to mention?
This answer is, of course, patchwork.
Yes.
And if you grew up here or lots of different places, I know in Europe this is definitely a thing. The biscuit tin never has biscuits in it, does it? It's always got blooming sewing stuff. We've all been disappointed by that.
3 more points for you.
Oh, yeah. I was so set on calico there for a minute, and I'm glad I just like waited a second and then was like, wait a minute.
You know what's funny? Is calico was my first guess. And that was the first thing that flashed in my mind. It's like, that's just not quite. So what are we up to here? We got 11-5?
Yes.
Argle bargle.
Game. Game.
That's it. That is a bad description. Game.
I have a guess I want to say, but I don't want to blow my chance at...
5 points.
Oh. I'm just going to have to be fast on the draw for clue number 2.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to guess?
No, I don't.
And clue 2 here is game.
It's got to be the game, the game.
Oh, boy. Thanks for saying the word game so many times.
Do you have a guess?
I'll just go with the mind. Why not? Why not? Just say it.
Here we go.
The answer to this one is just one.
Okay. I'm done. I'm finished playing terrible descriptions forever. I am no longer playing this game.
He did only give us just one clue. Game. It's just one word.
Nope. 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 Not buying it. Not
I actually
buying
think
it.
is actually a pretty good clue. I just didn't think of it.
I am too angry to agree with you. And fortunately, no points for either of us.
No points.
We'll see how many points you get because I'm done playing this game forever.
Have fun here discovering a land full of point scoring where the real monsters are the other players.
Is it like a zombie game? Because you know, like zombie stories are always like, but the real monsters are the other survivors, you know? I'm going to go on and say it. I'll take clue number 2, please, Alex, for 300.
All right. I have no guess because I'm not playing anymore. Ever again.
All right. Give me a second clue.
Oh, A, B, B, C, C, D, A, D. In that case, I don't score any points.
Sounds like he's taking an SAT.
I don't know what this is. Scoring points in this land where the real monsters are the other players. And then his follow-up clue is a pattern that he didn't understand, which means he didn't fill it out properly, which means he's not actually scoring. I want this to be calico because that actually, that your little things where you put the patterns around, you do have to like, they're on your board kind of listed that way, I think. I'm gonna say this is calico. And because I know that Matthew has also sometimes, I don't know what the first clue has to do with like land and monsters. Calico, that's my guess, calico.
Sure. Okay. All right.
The answer to this one, of course, is cartographers.
Oh, and the real monsters are the other players because they're the ones putting the monsters on your map. That is a good clue, and I feel like I failed as a guesser. I failed. That is such a good clue. Land, points, the monsters are the real Oh.
Okay, I'm back in.
That was a good clue, and I failed.
He's won me over. I'm back in. Okay. Yeah. On the merits of that clue, I'll give it another shot. Yeah. Is there any chance I can win? No. I can lose by a point.
Let's go.
Let us drink up, my friends. Just don't use that cup.
There is the flagon with the dragon? Is that...
I don't know.
Well, that's my guess.
All right.
There was some, probably from around 2018, 2019, there was some game specifically about passing around a goblet with poison in it. And it's a little bit obscure, I think, for him to pick for this game as the game he's picking, but I gotta go for it.
But it feels definitely like a game with like, almost like a cockroach, not a cockroach poker, but a skull. Mm-hmm. You know, where you're trying to get people to pick your thing and like, oh, drink out of that or don't drink out of it. Like it feels like that style of game.
Mm-hmm.
Collecting sets and just enough food not to starve to death as long as no one goes into that hut.
I'm not sure.
As
long as no one goes into that hut?
Yeah. And the thing you don't want to drink out of is because it's a component that comes with the game.
Oh, and don't go into the hut because that's where they're making babies because it's Stone Age.
The answer to this one is Stone Age.
I think we split the points for that because you get 2 and I get 1 because we worked on that together. I still win, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, fair point. Sure. You know what? Hey, let's give me a few more points. There. Why not? Doesn't matter.
Well, it's not right for me to take all 3 points for that because you helped me find the answer. You knew it, and you helped me find it. So I'm giving you most of the points for it.
For all it matters, you got infinity points, and I got infinity -1 points. So there we go.
But you can have infinity joy in your life if you're subscribed to this YouTube channel.
And another way you can get your entertainment is by hosting a game night with your friends. Yeah. And if you do so, you can help manage that game night with a little website I put together called GameNightPicks.com, where you can select the games you want to play and then vote on the games with your friends, and the ones with the most votes will bubble up to the top, and that's what you play, and amusement commences.
Yay!
Yay indeed. Hooray.